We're kind of ignoring this guy instead of like threatening him. Now here we go, yeah. Nice. Got that done, right back to the team fight. So we're in a super good situation, so we can try to guard this, but we're also aware that they might portal in. And since our cart is this far away and no one's on it, then yeah, we'll have another team fight. We'll most likely have another team fight here. So this wall is debatable because like it didn't catch anybody. So basically it acts as something that they can hide behind and stuff like that. So which can be good for us as well, because it if they're putting like too much damage down range, then we put that there and it discourages some of that damage to come down range. But otherwise I might just get rid of that right away. Alright. Got a chance there, but yeah, they're always kind of tricky to get, these guys like Spider-Man and Scarlet Witch. Alright. And so now we're aware that we are quite pushed up here. And the ultimates are going to be coming in soon, right? So we're kind of ready to react, ready to change what we're doing, and we don't want to overcommit way up here. But we almost have our ultimate though. And again, we're like getting our ultimate faster than everybody else. But we don't really know that, but we can see it on our team. Ooh. So yeah, we should have followed up on that as much as possible. Where she was coming through here, she's close to death. So she was going to protect herself with her shield, but I was surprised we didn't go after her a bit more there. Alright, good ultimate opportunity is coming. Yeah. So I think just a few things to learn here. Right. It's not close enough. They kind of knew you were going to do it. And the wall also blocks it, I think. So typically what you see is people will do the Groot ult, and then they'll put the wall behind it right away. So I noticed you had like a really good ultimate earlier where you put the wall up first. And I'm thinking maybe that might be your like main strategy. But in general, yeah, it's like if I want to do it, then I don't want any walls to be in the way. And then I want to sort of jump out on them, and you know, we can practice it in the practice range, just like throw Groot ults over and over again, so we know like how they work. Since we only get to use them like a few times, you know, very sparingly in game, so it's a good thing to practice in the practice range. And then we try to get these guys, bam, put the wall behind them, and then bam, we can get them. But we actually, we want to be a bit more tricky, where when I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting my ultimate, I don't want to be like, ooh, I have my ultimate. You know what I mean? Like, we want to be giving them a false sense of security, because we want to do the ultimate like right here, ideally. So we can still chase it, but we can be a bit more. That's like kind of with the same tunnel vision compulsive vibe of like, I'm preemptively pushing and doing all this stuff before you know what I mean? So it's like having that patience of just like waiting, you know what I mean? So maybe that's like, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I'll still say it because, you know, whatever. It's good information still. So like right here, I'd be thinking, oh, I'm about to get my ultimate. So I would like stay back and keep hitting them, rather than, oh, I'm about to get my ultimate, so I'm way out here. That's kind of letting them know, oh, I can get away from whatever Groot is trying to do, right? Because we're already abnormally pushed out compared to the cart, right? But yeah, if we didn't put that wall up, then yeah, we could have got 3 enemies, possibly, and grabbed the Venom as well. So that would have been a really, really good ultimate. Even without all the other stuff I'm saying, if we just didn't put that wall up, and instead got our ultimate, popped it around the corner, boom, hit everybody, smack a wall up. Me and this guy alone would basically finish this, right? But we're going to have help from these two as well. So yeah. It ended up not being close enough, and it ended up also, it's like how the game works. I don't know. It's like the line of sight stuff. Like, you know, maybe like the hitbox is bigger than it seems, and so when we put the ult right here and they're standing right here, it like doesn't even hit them. Like stuff like that happens in this game a lot. I don't know. You have to like pretty much lab out like each individual thing. Yeah, and then like we could have reacted to this and then just backed up, right? we generally, as a slow character like this, that's like a high value character that people want to kill. We don't really want to be taking this other route. You know what I mean? And like, you know what I mean? It's just not a good getaway. It doesn't really make sense to go this way. If we want to keep attacking them for a second, because it is good to do that, it would have made sense to just do it from right here and continued with our thing. Because like we have healers through here that will pump us through with heals the whole time, but here we don't have anything, right? So when I'm doing this, basically I'm sending a signal out to my team, like I'm risking my life and you guys have to save me. You know what I mean? So we definitely don't want to be doing stuff like this. And then another thing we could do is immediately go this way, because my health is already really low and I don't have like proper support, so I need to go this way. Right, you know, trying to go all the way back this way, you almost certainly die most of the time, right? Just barely survived it, and we had our backup bubble. All right, yeah, and then the cart went through, so overall it's a success. Yeah, we're a little late on that, maybe. We see this, we want it. Yeah, they kind of played it well, so we kind of did it just right. I was just looking for something to say, but yeah, they played it just outside of our range pretty much the whole time, so we did what we could. And then like I would just get rid of this instantly because our team is also trying to kill these guys. So this is like a big thing about being Groot actually, where like we wanted to put it behind them, right? But instead it went in front of them. So this is actually kind of a useful tool because it's pushing them here. So, you know, it's not always bad. It's not always like that. But in general, yeah, it's like, you know, and I can even get closer, get rid of it. And now that I'm closer and they don't know, and then boom, I put another wall down. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's all right. And yeah, it worked out really well. Yeah, they should not have been doing that, like, just to cover it from here rather than backing up. Like, when you put the wall here, and then they, like, just went here instead, like, they're making themselves totally vulnerable. Like, they need to be backing up around the bend and getting out of there. So our wall being there was actually very beneficial. But yeah, it made no sense for them to be doing that. They basically just guaranteed their own death. Alright, so now we're pushed up here. Good thinking to just go ahead and stop right here. So now we're looking back a lot, but yeah, the team fight is like about to start happening. That all the enemies are over here. Nice, nice. Yep, it happens. See, I'm surprised we didn't use our walls there, like, so, like, we want to get him, and we're looking at all of this. Then, yeah, we could plop a wall down right here, or whatever. And then we don't need to push up so much as well. Just from how it just doesn't feel right to just go all in like this. It just like opens up space behind us and kind of makes us vulnerable. But more specifically, it makes it what the fuck? These guys vulnerable. Okay, so she got, how'd she die? See, this is more what I would expect from Silver. She accidentally did. See, I think she switched up the shift. Or switched up, you know, the switch. I think that might have been what happened. And then so that delayed her by like a couple seconds. But otherwise, it was a pretty good plan. Come out here on the flank. Hit him with the blind and the vulnerability. And then start doing the ultimate. But okay, so we had that happen. Yeah. That's more what I'm feeling from here. I boom, wall him off. And I'm basically like, I'm just getting the feeling like people are going to start coming around me. So I don't want to like leave the cart, kind of. I want to like stay on the cart and kind of make sure the cart keeps getting pushed, and if it's not, then I'm gonna sort of work with that. I'm not really feeling like I'm just gonna keep pushing and pushing. And also I can, Yeah, it worked out fine, but yeah, potentially, you know, if I have nothing else to do, I can hit one of the clones, right? Alright, now we're dealing with this. So yeah, both the healers are dead now, so I figured it out. It is what it is. We got the E off, that's pretty good. Oh, okay, we have 3 healers. So unfortunately that happened. This is more of the silver gameplay we're looking for here. So yeah, like she has no idea about the rest of the team. She might have thought, okay, my team's behind me, so when I pop down here, I'll just use my ultimate, everything will be cool. But yeah, now we're at a disadvantage overall because we wasted our ultimates, our healing ultimates, besides Jeff. But it really doesn't matter. Like in these games, you can take advantage of anything. Our ultimate is about to come. We have Jeff ultimate. Who knows how good that's going to be. And yeah, we definitely could have used a wall there. Just try to do something to the best of our abilities. Like the second I hear that, yeah, I'm putting a wall like right here. They may still die or whatever, but we can just do something. But yeah, they kind of got them in a perfect triplet as well, so we would wall somebody off at the same time. But anyway, yeah, if you don't know, like the Spider-Man ultimate is like very, very strong. It will do a bunch of damage all at once, then it will also pin them about halfway through the ultimate. So yeah, there's nothing to do now. That was, we just watched all 3 of our healers die. Like everything we're doing right now makes no sense. By a miracle. Why'd they come back so fast? It came back fast. But you know, you see what I'm saying? Like, we kind of went there to attack them. Then like, oh shit, let's get back. You know what I mean? But there's no reason for us to be surprised by that. We could pretty much just get back and wait for our healers. Plenty of teams will just kill you there. So we're getting really tunnel visioned on that. You know, it's good to get that one. But yeah, and we can use like some walls because they're trying to attack our healers and stuff. So we can use like some walls as a defensive tool as well. Just boom, it's a wall. You literally cannot hit them anymore. It's a pretty good thing to get in the habit of, to shut down people's offensive options. Yeah. But anyway, we kind of played no role in that, but it was a success, right? He used his ultimate. It did nothing. So here we are. Nice try to get him. And now it's kind of, I mean, I guess we're going to use our ultimate, so it doesn't matter. But just from the other stuff I saw too, I'll just go ahead and keep saying, like, it's kind of like a mess of, like, hitting this guy, then randomly hitting in all directions and stuff like that. But, like, if you want to kill a squishy, you have to hit them, like, 3 or 4 times in a row. So that should be, like, a consistent thing that we try to do. But anyway, I see that you're looking to do your ultimate right now. I forgot about it, my bad. Everybody's up here. And yeah, them all receiving a little bit of damage is useful right before we do our ultimate, right? Alright, so here we are. Oh, wow. That was nice. Yeah, get rid of that wall. I mean, not that you have to, but that's just what I'm thinking. Because if I'm, like, looking around, seeing if there's any other stragglers, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, so we definitely want to follow up on this and see what's going on down here. Yeah, so now they're all just coming back. So it's not the end of the world. It's alright. And we can set up walls as well. Like, I might do like walls over here even though I can't hit anybody immediately. But it's just kind of preemptive. And then another thing you can do with Groot is like put walls on the wall. And then a way to make them a bit more secretive or whatever is to press shift again and make them angled up towards the sky. And the hitbox works really well where it would just slap people anyway. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, that's what I see like the high level people doing.